What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy Rico Too Smoove, and you back on the Shimo Media podcast. Today I got a special guest, Sacramento native, straight from South Sac, Iraq. Let me know your name, man. Introduce yourself.
Hey man, it's your boy Big State of Prisoner's Voice. What's up with the click? Law and direct. Slide working welcome into a lie. All praise be to Allah. Peace blessed be upon the viewers that's watching this blessed interview.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I just want to first start off by saying my fault, my nigga. You know we've been trying to line this up for some time now. Nigga been hitting me like, "What's up, man? I'm trying to knock that out." We've been seeing each other in traffic, so it's a long time waiting, my nigga. We gonna get down to business.
Yeah, most definitely. You know everything happened for a reason and when it's supposed to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to say I appreciate your time. Today, you know, we ain't gonna really be talking about no controversial shit, no bullshit. Really, I want to focus on your upbringing. You know, where you at right now, your state of mind, how you moving, how you conducting yourself, and what's changed since you been out of incarceration. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, most definitely.
All right. So the first question, my boy, is reentry and mental adjustment. Okay. That was the first thing that I thought of. You feel me? I'm like, man, he did all them years in the pen. How was it like coming out in your mental trying to adjust? So after spending them 17 years in prison, what was the very first challenge you faced upon a release? Emotionally, mentally, and how did you navigate that experience?
Well, I would say the hardest adjustment, I wouldn't say it was mentally because mentally I've always been getting prepared. Like even when I was in the pen, I was preparing for like I was in the streets because I remember I was working in PIA, but I was working as a sewing machine operator. But it was this OG. He was a Muslim. His name was I think Sadiq. But we was chopping it up one day, and then he said something that stuck with me. He like, look, man, I don't care how much time you got. If you got life without parole. He like, man, every day you prepare like you getting released tomorrow. So when I was in the pen, you know what I'm saying, that's when I started dropping the first documentary, Little State of Struggle, Young Black Men in America. So I'm like, all right, I got to start working and building my legacy. Then boom. Then I had to drop, Beautiful Elevation. Beautiful Elevation was, now that I'm in prison and I got my my mind open, now we elevating. Even though, we going through these circumstances, even though we going through this chaos, you know what I'm saying, on the level 4 yard and our day-to-day struggles, we still elevating and we making the most of our situation. And then the third one, I told the homie, I'm like, look, because I already felt it. I already felt that I was going home. I'm telling everybody on the yard, I'm like, look, man, I'm about to go home. I got a celly. He thinking it's a game. And I catch the slick shit he's saying. He like, yeah, man, when I go home, I'm going to leave you my chain.
Oh, he
I'm
got
like,
a remark.
yeah. So I'm like, man, how you know I ain't going to go home before you? So boom, fast forward, I was telling the homie TY, I'm like, look, man, I'm going home this year. I'm like, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a music video. So I drop a music video on the day my crime happened. Boom. So I'm like, it's going to be all pivotal moments. So when I drop them, then I'm going to get released. So boom.
This was hold on. Okay, look, let me run it back. So OG basically planted that seed
Exactly.
in your head. He
And
like
then,
basically to already be mentally prepared to go
exactly.
home.
But see, it didn't take root then. It took some time. It didn't happen right away. It took probably like 5 to 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Before it finally took place, and I really just finally started working. Because I went down 2007. I met him like 2014. Well, I'm gonna say like 3-4 years, and then it finally took root, and I dropped that first documentary like 2018.
While you was still incarcerated.
While I was still incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? But from behind walls.
So this was you already taking steps to planning your legacy while you in there, preparing yourself for when you got out.
Exactly.
And to backtrack, because the question basically was the adjustment and the mental state you was in, I would say that you basically answered it perfect. OG had laced you up on that critical thinking. You took that with you, so you didn't really adjust. It was more of a transition.
Exactly.
So how was the transition then?
But hold on, I'm gonna
Okay,
tell you
yeah,
I'm
go
answer your
ahead.
question because I didn't answer your question.
Say less.
The hardest thing, and everybody will probably be surprised to see it, is family and friends. Because it's like you do all this time. A lot of these people wasn't even sending you letters. They wasn't sending you canteen. They wasn't sending you food. They wasn't answering them calls during, them lockdowns. And, when I first went to prison, you used to do the year lockdowns, the 6-month lockdowns, the 9-month lockdowns. Then I started in High Desert Level 4, 180 on C Upper Yard. So I get there, we already on a 9-month lockdown. But to say this is that all these people, family and friends that really wasn't there when you get out, now they all expecting something like they was there from day one. You know what I'm saying? So, that can be toxic. because it can be, mentally draining. You're dealing with everybody's issues. They want you to be the backbone, but it's like, why wasn't you my backbone when I was in my struggle? You know what I'm saying? So it'd be hard, but you got to cut them family and friends off and stick to that core. So that'd be the hardest, adjustment to me, is dealing with family and friends. They got expectations when they wasn't there for you.
Facts. I like the way you answer that full circle too, cause me going to CYA doing my little share time, in the CYA system, I can relate to the same shit. Coming out, seeing it with different individuals within my own family too, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, nigga, I was really in there, nigga.
Man, what? I had
What?
one auntie, no lie, I be seeing her to this day. My mama was in the hospital. She gave her some money to send me a package. She ran off with my package money. We on lockdown for I think a year this time.
Cold.
Went a whole quarter without my package. And then during the lockdowns, you don't go to canteen in high desert. So all you relying on is a package. I went 6 months without a package. Relying on the homies for soap, soups, and stuff
Stomach
like
touching
that.
your
You know what I'm saying? But this
back.
the same person out of my mouth, she's expecting something. And then that's a trigger because you see her, you like, damn, you ran off my package money. Bullshit ass. You know what I'm saying? You cussing her out in your head. So I know every time I see her, I'm smiling like a motherfucker, but I'm cussing her out.
Oh, mamas, yeah.
You give her the hug. Bullshit ass bitch.
Hey, hey, see, that go to show you, feel me? Even family, bro, it don't even really matter, you know what I'm saying? You can see they true colors, especially if you was incarcerated. You see bitches do you dirty, and you can't really do shit about it. You just got to take it on the chin. But if you get out, you know them same motherfuckers every time, they all in your face.
Man, come on.
Whether it's the
man.
bitch, hey, where you been?
What? Act like she
you hella fine.
Act like she did every piece of time with you.
Exactly.
She started running some my calls because another nigga out there.
Oh, mamas. All right, man. On to the next question, bro. Look, my next question for you. Spiritual awakening. All right, so did your time influence your spiritual beliefs or practices? Upon release, did you deepen existing beliefs or discover new ones?
Well, yeah, my incarceration definitely played a deep part on my spirituality because I went, like I was telling my brother the other day, I went through all phases. I went from being an atheist to being this religion to finally being Muslim. And I was telling him, I'm like, man, as soon as I turned Muslim, I ended up getting released. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple years later. And then I'll be explaining to people because they be like, oh, why are you a Muslim? I said, man, if y'all really did y'all homework, Muslims only believe in one God. I said, we believe that Jesus was a prophet, you know what I'm saying, that came with a message. We believe that Muhammad was a prophet that came with a message, but he came as the last messenger. I said, the big difference between us is y'all worship and idolize Jesus. He's a man. In the Quran, it tells you idolize or worship no man on earth, not your mama, not your daddy. The only person that you worship and idolize is God himself, God itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing else. Everything else submits. You know what I'm saying? So I had a deep spiritual awakening when I was in prison.
Right.
And then to come out here and to just see things how I be seeing things, you actually start to understand things on a deeper sense.
Exactly. I was about to say that too, like, because knowing that you went from this religion to this religion, was that you like seeking knowledge within that religion, and then you kind of was just like playing with it, or was you really just curious about it?
No, I think, being incarcerated at the age of 14, so young, and being a kid, and then you facing 50 years of life in prison, and you know that you might die in prison and spend the rest of your life in prison, you start to question God. And then, when you turn atheist, you believe there is no God, because it's like, if there was a God, why would he let this happen? You know what I'm saying? Why am I going through this? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to grow up in the jail cell and do the rest of my life in prison? And then, at 16, when you go to trial in front of 12 people and you're in an adult court, and then they come back and you already see on their faces they done found you guilty, which they did for first degree murder, and they actually tell you, you know what I'm saying, that you getting 50 years of life and that you never going home. Because that's what the judge told me. He like, man, it's sad to say, but we losing two people. We losing the victim, and then we losing Jamel. Because it's sad to say that Jamel's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. He's saying this in front of me and my mama and my family and stuff like that. I'm looking back, my mama crying. So I think, the spiritual journey is really just, just questioning things during your whole journey. And then you just trying to find, what's the truth.
Facts.
And then once you land on the truth, you stick with it.
Oh, mamas. I could relate to I could hella relate to that too, bro. Cause 2014, you feel me? I was a young nigga. I was in the max units in Kiefer. I was waiting to be transferred to YA. You know what I'm saying, to do my time. Got sentenced 5 years, 8 months. So I'm waiting on the van to come swoop me up. And nigga, right before that, you feel me? Right before I'm waiting to get shipped out. That's when I had got the call. You know what I'm saying? My brother had passed away in the pen. And you know what I'm saying? Like that whole little situation right there was like, damn, like it had me the same like type of feelings. Like, nigga, if there was a God, like, nigga, why am I even right here? Why, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Where was my daddy? Like, start questioning a lot of shit. So, nigga, I feel you on that shit, but I respect you for your journey as far as like trying to find some type of spirituality with you. You know what I'm saying? Going from an atheist, like you said, that means
yeah,
you don't believe in no God.
exactly.
So you
Nothing.
going from that, then following your path, and then you end up becoming Muslim. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That shows some type of strength and adversity. You feel me? That's overcame. So I salute you for that, my nigga. Question number 3, man. Physical well being. How has re-entering society affected your physical health? Things like daily routines, sleeping habits, exercise, or nutrition. Have you adopted new habits to better care for your body?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I still program like I'm in the pen.
Same shit.
I
That's what we
wake
was
up.
talking about before this.
I wake up early. I program early. I bust down. You know what I'm saying? Then shower. Then carry on with business. Just like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Wake up. Your time. Now it's time to handle business.
And how long you been out so far?
Going on what 15, 16 months.
15, 16 months. Y'all,
Man,
y'all heard that. Look.
I got the whole house programming. Kids, what burpees, Navy SEALs, 22s, 44s, duck
Yeah.
walks. Man, what?
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about it, man. So look, that's one of the things that, I kind of gravitate the most. I love just seeing my brothers, Mexican, you know what I'm saying, Asian, whatever the fuck you is, just being fathers, you feel me? Being there for their kids and actually showing them how to get proactive and letting them know working out is okay. Like
Yeah.
that's really it. That's what we supposed to be doing. You feel me? We supposed to be on top of our shit, have the flexibility, be able to maneuver around how we supposed to. You feel me? Especially the kids, because nowadays they got iPads and they watching games and YouTube. They just on TikTok all day. So I commend you for that, because I do the same shit with my son. I got him programming, and we on the same routine, bro. So
Yeah, no,
that's
most
good shit.
definitely.
So you saying the program ain't
It
changed,
ain't
nigga?
changed not a bit.
So all right, you
Early morning Folgers, what?
yeah,
No sugar,
all
no
black.
creamer, all black.
Motor oil. All right, you heard it, man. He keep it the old school, man. Everybody know, for my homies out there, man. Y'all know that chanate, that good old chanate, man. Right in the morning. All right, next up, eh? All right, shifting relationships. You kind of talked about it slightly in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Talking about your, you know what I'm saying, your upon your release. Uh, have you distanced yourself from any people or groups since coming home? How do you now decide who is truly supporter or who might be negative or fake?
I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I came home like, damn, I'm gonna bring everything together. I'm gonna bring all the homies together. And I'm sitting there, I'm trying to fuck with everybody. Then you just start realizing, not even realizing, recognizing the fakeness. You know what I'm saying? The backbiting, the gossiping. And then when you start pushing issues and letting what everything been said, because a lot of times a person will try to tell you something and then want you to keep it a secret about the other homie. Nah, we all homies. We need to go ahead and push this issue and
Put it
bring it
on
to
the
the floor.
table.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna clear up a lot of things. You either gonna stand on it or you ain't, and then that's gonna tell what type of man you is. But I had to distance myself, from like a lot of the homies. Like I said, especially family. They inviting you places, this, and that, and it's like, come on, that ain't genuine.
Yeah,
It
I know
ain't. Yeah,
exactly what you
it ain't
mean.
genuine. I'm cool. I'm not even gonna mess with that. And
Yeah.
they be getting their feelings hurt, but you can't let that bother you. And then the homies, you gonna know the real ones because they always gonna be giving you good advice. Oh man, stay out the way, man. You can't be going back to jail. You ain't got another chance to go back to jail. So they gonna be more, giving you that positive energy. They gonna be supporting you on your positive tip. You know what I'm saying? They gonna even small things like posting. You might say something, they might post it. A lot of homies that act like they supportive but don't like what you saying, they not gonna post it.
No, they
They
ain't.
not even gonna like it.
They like,
But
nah, I
then
don't
when
know
you
what to.
see them, they gonna be, oh man, hey,
I was just
come
seeing you on there
yeah,
kicking
like,
that shit.
come on now, man, you ain't even like my shit. You ain't shared it, no nothing. But then he'll see some shit like Ice World Visa or something like that saying the same shit I said. This nigga then posted it, quoted the nigga line by line,
Tag
and it
them.
was professional. It's like, come on now, man. But I always tell niggas, man, that look, fuck with who fuck with you, and you gonna know because they gonna be there full force, no question. And every step of the way you call them, you need something, they got you, ain't questioning it, and they ain't expecting nothing back, and they know it's the same, vice versa.
Vice versa. Ain't nothing to be said. And I like that mindset because lately, you know what I'm saying, even me being out and trying to navigate my circle and who really I fuck with, I've been doing the same shit. Nigga, I'm shutting niggas down, bro. They call me, I know they on bullshit.
Yeah,
I know these niggas don't really fuck with me. They, where you having a show at? They just trying to come through, kick it, party. So I done shut down a lot of that shit, bro. And then me myself too, like I don't even be at places I don't really need to be. You feel me? Like I just be maneuvering with my kids sometimes, so I be trying to in and out like a robbery type shit. But nigga, I 100% feel you on that. You feel me? Cutting ties off with whoever it may be that may even have that negative type of energy. You could see it too. Like it's hella easy, like how you was saying, like, you know, even the simple shit is the supporter side.
yeah, exactly.
I'm saying
See,
like
I read a book called The Four Agreements, right? And I think like chapter 2, because it's four things. It's chapter 1 through I think 4 or something, but each one is an agreement. And number 2 say take nothing personal. So if we homies and I stop fucking with you, don't take it personal. It's just we not vibing. Our energy ain't the same. We don't mix. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the same time you can't take nothing personal. And a
right.
lot of people take things personal, but then again, you still can't care about that. That's something that man got to deal with. So you know, a lot of people might be hard for them to try to cut ties because of the peer pressure. And I know people think since they grown that they're still not peer pressure, but it really do be because a lot of people really don't be wanting to do what they be doing, but they peers put that pressure on them. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? So even when you're dealing with that, you still got to remain firm and stand tall and just cut them ties. It ain't nothing personal, but we ain't for each other. You don't really fuck with me. You don't really like me, and we ain't gonna fake it. We not
Facts.
gonna see each other, shake hands, hug, smile. Oh, no, we not gonna do that. We know what it is.
Facts. I respect that 100%. And to those two that can't really swallow that pill, you feel me? A lot of niggas be thinking that it's funk, yeah, or it might be beef now or something. A nigga might turn around and be, oh yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, me and him, we don't fuck with it. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, but even if you think about something like that, though, right? When a person start thinking something like that, you was already thinking it. It was already in you. Now it's just coming out. So good looking for showing me that. Because
Exactly.
50 Cent once said, I'd rather know if you my friend or my enemy. Good looking, you my enemy.
Yep, you just let
Now
me
you ain't
know.
gotta guess it. It ain't gonna be no back door, and it because you
You
already
made it
know the deal.
easier. Yeah, you made it easier
Like, come
for
on now,
me.
man. So even that's a blessing in disguise.
Oh mamas. All right, man. Next one, man. Change reactions, man. You spend a long time away from societal norms and drama. Do you find yourself reacting differently now to controversial or problematic situations? How so?
Yeah, a lot of people get offended because they say I'm nonchalant. Because when you wake up because I did damn near all my time on level 4, 18270. Only did 1 month on level 3, and that's the month before I was coming home. But when you waking up and you knowing you going to the yard, and especially me, I was the kitchen worker. And anybody knowing that's in prison level 4, the kitchen is one of the most political places. You know what I'm saying? You got the Mexican side, and then within the Mexicans, you got the Southerners and you got the Northerners. You know what I'm saying? The Southerners is over here, the Northerners and the Blacks is over here. Oh, yeah, the Whites is over there with the Southerners, too. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people politicking over apples. Oh, we get 10 apples, you get 10 apples because they trying to make some pruno. But you laughing, but them 10 apples could cost somebody their life.
Facts. Nah, I
I done
know.
seen it damn near go up in the kitchen. Everybody in there burning down all metal
Over some apples,
over
real
some
deal.
apples. What? So I'm saying that to say, when you come out here and you dealing with issues that you dealing with, they're not that big. You
Not
know what I'm
that
saying?
big, yeah.
So I be nonchalant about it, calm and cool, and people be getting, oh, you don't care. Why? Because I'm not giving you that reaction you want. I'm not riling myself up. I'm not getting irritated and frustrated. You're not making me turn into a crash out because I'm able to just sit back calmly, think about what you're saying, and analyze and find a solution because you're just talking about a problem. You're not even trying to come up with a solution. You getting riled up talking about a problem. If you ain't came up with no solution, it's only one other solution, you're gonna crash out.
Facts.
And people get offended when you nonchalant because they ain't dealt with shit like almost you can get killed over 10 apples. Or somebody might have stole something and now you might have to remove that person. And then, you know, and with the blacks, you got different cars, the Bloods, the Crips, the Bays, the Pumies, the BGS. And, you know, each car got to take care of their own. So now you waiting for this car to take care of their own. Like, damn, if he don't do this, then we might have to do this and go up with them. You know what I'm saying? Or we might just have to go up with the Mexicans because none of the blacks want to do nothing because they feel like, you know, it's a gang of Mexicans out on the yard. Like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? We'll go up.
Facts.
So when you come out here and you dealing with these problems, that shit be minute. You still free. As long as you free and you able to open that door, you able to do it, you still got opportunity.
Exactly.
So I'll be nonchalant about it. Don't be that big of a deal.
Facts. Have you had anybody try to pull you out your character?
What?
Playing telling us.
What?
Since you been home,
Man, jobs be the worst place too. What, the supervisor get a little rank, he get to talking crazy. You like, who is you talking to?
yeah.
Like, who you think you is?
They gotta double check real quick.
And then I'm starting to check the supervisor. Now I'm running the floor. I remember one time I'm working at Macy's on Franklin. He like, yeah, man, you came in late, you gonna do this. I said, man, I'm not doing nothing. I'm about to go over here and do this. And I went over there and started doing it, and he didn't say nothing. And then he picked at me one more time, and I checked him. I said, hey, man, you got a problem? I said, man, because it always seemed like you saying something to me. Hey,
That jobs be the worst.
I came in the next day. He's talking about, hey, man, where you working today?
Oh, that's out of pocket. He got you up out of there. Like,
Yeah, what?
this nigga gone.
But yeah, jobs be the worst place, man. They'll push you out of character. And then, you know, females, they just gonna talk crazy. Females is gonna talk crazy. They gonna say shit that they know they trying to make you mad.
Right,
You
yeah.
gotta walk away.
Especially,
I don't put my hand on women, so it's like, all right, man.
yeah, respect. Nah, I know exactly what you mean because some women too, they know exactly how to push them buttons or say the right shit, the right time or wrong time. Have you fired up? Then you think like, oh, okay, I already know what type of shit you on. You doing this on purpose.
Don't let her be toxic.
Yeah, exactly. We ain't doing that. No toxic, man. On to the next, man. Positive adjustments. Despite any negative or fake peers, how have you managed to focus on the positive aspects of your life, whether through community, personal projects, or mindfulness?
Well, you know, I stayed giving advice out to whoever, you know, need advice or want advice. Every morning I wake up, whoever in my text message, I do the day through. I think I'm like on day 258. How you wake up and you get on the internet, it's a daily quote. I do that every day. So I wake up, do that, send everybody a positive quote, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Then did 2 charity events already on my own through my Instagram, accepting donations. Just had a second one. Still doing a documentary. Just dropped the 4th documentary. Big State finally free. First year out. Just finished my 2nd book, 365 Days of Daily Inspirational Quotes. I got my first book, A Little State of Transition, on Amazon. Still knocking out interviews. I might see a homeless person. If I got enough money, I might go to McDonald's and grab $5 meals or something, go give it to them and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just doing your due diligence on putting some type of positivity back into the world. That's the same shit that I do too. Anytime, you feel me, like if I'm able to do it and I know I got it, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do what I can. And then as well as like, you know what I'm saying, the positive quote shit, like I got niggas, you know what I'm saying, my niggas mamas that done lost their children, you feel me, and I gotta be some type of rock that they could lean on. So I'm like, what's up, mama? You feel me? How you doing? You know, good morning. And I'll do the same shit. Give her a quick little prayer. Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? I love you. And just do my part as the same shit like you, man. Just trying to put some type of positivity back into the world.
Yeah, because
especially
I look at it like this, man. If you grew up doing wrong and putting in work and all that stuff like that, and then you start growing, maturing, and elevating, you know what I'm saying, you start to think about what you want your legacy to be. And you don't want your legacy to be just chaos. especially like me, I just had a son. So now my legacy is tied to his legacy. So everything I'm doing gonna reflect him. So now I got to push even harder on the positive side because when he look back at we in a day and age of the internet, he fuck around be on the iPad at the age of 2 or something.
Fact.
So when he get to looking you up and seeing who you was, you just don't want a picture everybody else painted at you. You want to start painting your own picture, you know what I'm saying? Building your own foundation and your own legacy so that when he look up, he can have something to boost his self-esteem automatically with some confidence. Because a lot of, they're your kids. They're going to pay attention to everything you do, everything you say. So once you start realizing that, not only that, when you got the community looking at you in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be pushing out bullshit. You got to start to change it, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want the next little kid, 10 years old, 4 years late. Well, now they can't do it because of Assembly Bill 1391, which is juveniles that's 14 or 15 can no longer be charged as adults in the state of California. But under Proposition 57, I think, if you 16 or 17, you can still be bound over. You got to have a transfer hearing. So, like I say, you don't want kids like that putting themselves in a bad situation because you portraying this image and they looking. And a lot of dudes that be like a lot of them rappers that be portraying these images, making these diss songs, be staying out of town, staying out of state. You know what I'm saying? They wrapping up this killer, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. And these little kids is actually paying attention to this. And this is what's about to play through their mind. They about to try to crash and live up to this shit you rapping about.
Facts. And a lot of them be really in the trenches too. So the ones that's rapping about it, like you said, they tucked off somewhere. And the young niggas is the ones that
exactly losing their lives, getting life in prison. You know what I'm saying? And then these same people that's rapping about it, that's calling their homies, they ain't answering no phone call. They ain't sending up. They really probably trying to fuck their bitch.
Facts. We know that ain't nothing but the truth.
So it's like, if I know all this, why not start shaping my legacy to be a guiding path? You know what I'm saying? An example, a blueprint.
I would like to capitalize on that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like what you said, you feel me? That whole thing to the young niggas out there. Like what he said is basically like no matter where you come from and who you is, what environment you come from, what shaped you to be who you is. If you got kids and you got a family and you really trying to repaint your legacy, if you already done been in trouble and you done got a rap sheet, probation and all the shit, you got to think about when you gone. You feel me? You got to think about what you gonna leave for your family, for your kids. And you don't want that to be a bunch of crash out shit. You feel me? To where your kids growing up and all they see is you on YouTube, guns everywhere, talking reckless, doing drugs. You feel me? On some crash shit, cause that's what you gonna leave for them. So it's important that you young niggas listen up.
Exactly, because if you like I said, if you build a positive legacy, you might spark the mind that changed the world.
Exactly. Just like what Pac said, man. Spark that brain, you feel me? As someone out there that might change that world. We might not change it, but shit. If we speak that positivity back into the world, who knows who gonna pick it up and run with it. Fucks with it. The next one, man. Self-perception. How has being away for such a long stretch shaped your view of yourself now? Do you feel like a changed man with new values, or do you identify with new values?
I would say I got the same values, the same morals and principles, because when you got morals and principles of righteousness, you know what I'm saying, you can't change that because you're already righteous. So, everything really still the same push, same outlook. I wouldn't say I changed. I elevated my mind. I still got things that trigger me. You know what I'm saying? I still got certain lifestyle activities I'll be involved in, but at the same time, I'm pushing for righteousness now. So everything I do is righteousness, and I'm speaking the truth. So, ain't nothing changed.
Did you say has it gotten stronger since you've been out?
I ain't say it hasn't gotten stronger. I would say that we in a day and age to where society is so sensitive. When I'm saying it, it feels like it's coming off strong, but it's not. It's just the time and day and age we in.
Facts with it, man. Next one, man. This kind of goes with the last other question I had asked you. Handling negativity. There could be criticism, stigma, even from people you once knew. How do you protect your energy from negativity without shutting yourself off from opportunities or connections?
Well, I would say the negative things that I encounter is people telling me what I should do. So when a person tell me what I should do, I tell them, well, show me how to do it. Or help me. Either show me how to do it or help me. If you ain't gonna do them two, shut up. And I just move on. Don't bother me.
You heard that, y'all. You heard it. Hey, you heard it fair and square. The answers are blatantly frank, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sugarcoating shit. Straight to it. All right, man. Number 9, goals and vision. What goals, short term or long term, have you set for yourself now that you're on the outside? How do those goals reflect the lessons you learned during your time inside?
Well, you know, inside you always gotta adapt, whether it's sudden silly moves because you and your cell ain't getting along, or cell fights, or lockdowns and stuff like that. So out here, it's like, okay, you might have sudden setbacks. Car might break down. Now you need a new car. Shit like that. So my goal is be like, okay, let me get a car. Now let me focus on getting my own apartment. Boom. Then once that's stable, all right, now let me focus on getting a house. Boom. All right, I'm doing these documentaries. How do I get me in 5 years, how do I get me a deal with Netflix to sell them, well, not even sell, just rent them all my documentaries. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, them be the goals, a streaming deal, making a movie, getting a movie deal, having somebody buy my life story, constantly creating books. So it's like, just them be my goals, short term, long term. You know what I'm saying? Because if we get to that long term, I was trying to deal with Netflix. It's over. We on.
For the young niggas, I like to say, man, because a lot of them don't be understanding the short term, long term goals. You know what I'm saying? They need to know that the short term is something that is capable of getting accomplished within a short span of time, something that you could work towards.
Exactly. A small accomplishment to boost your self esteem and keep you going in that motivation. Okay, I got the car. But see, a lot of people, they let their desire rule them. So they get the car, but they don't want the right car. They want a foreign. Boom. Now you stuck at a foreign. Now you can't accomplish another goal of apartment because now that foreign broke down, you can't even afford to fix it.
Maintenance.
Yeah. So boom. So a lot of people, when you set in short term goals, your first car needs to be, I need to get me a Honda. You know what I'm saying? A Toyota. When it break down, it's gonna be easy to fix, but I'm still gonna get that apartment and I'm still moving up. And then that's how you do it. Short term. Boom. Okay, Honda, apartment, house. Then once you get that house, okay, get your foreign. Because now you playing with that type of money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But now after you got that house and that foreign or whatever the case may be, now what else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Because it got to be bigger than just a house and a foreign. How you going to get some millions? Now you don't even got to get millions. How you going to create your own business so your money could work for you? So you ain't got to be told what to do. So, that would be short-term and long-term goals responsibly.
Responsibly, man. It's all about taking steps. Y'all don't be understanding, you guys hear the long term and you like, man, long term, short term. You guys let it clog your brain. It's really simple. You know what I'm saying? It's all about taking the steps necessary to get closer to your goal. And the more you work and be appreciative of every step you take, is how you gonna be more
Successful.
Successful.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All right, man. Next one. Your emotional resilience. Can you share a moment of doubt, frustration, or setback since your release? What did you do to move through it, and what did it teach you?
Oh, I'll be having setbacks and frustrations and emotional. I ain't gonna say emotional problems, but I be dealing with emotions all the time, right?
The one that puts you though.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I get worked up. I'm talking about fired up. I gotta remove myself. I gotta go bust down, work out, calm down. I might even have to take a nap. Then once I take that nap, everything gonna reset. Now I'm back recharged. I done thought of a solution. I done calm my emotions down. And yeah, so that's how.
I would say, nigga, since you've been out, there ain't not one moment like specific that got you riled up and like it's just all the time. Or
no, it's not all the time, but you do catch them moments to whereas people will get you riled up.
like
and you like, man, you like, nah, not even just probably like family members like, did this person just like, did you just come at me like that? And then when they be trying to get tough and aggressive, you like, man, like I ain't gonna put no names out there, but got in the situation. We sitting there talking, and I could feel myself. I could feel my hand moving. I'm like, oh no. people trying to get in between them, watch out.
Tunnel vision.
And moments like that, man, you just gotta really just detach. You just detach from the whole situation, take a couple breaths, and then just walk away. Because moments like that, I had you in prison.
Facts. Critical thinking, y'all, man. Make sure y'all think before every
Yeah.
fucking action, man. All right, we getting closer towards the end, man. Any advice for others, man? If someone else was about to re-enter society after a long sentence, what advice would you give them to help them mentally, spiritually, and physically to transition?
It's crazy though, right? Because I be having people in prison hit me up that been down 15, 20 years, and they know I done did a lot of time, and they see me out and lasting. A lot of people get out, go back 6 months later, 9 months later, but not only that, they see the things that I'm doing. They like, hey, man, when I get out, what would you advise me to do? I'm like, look, man, when you get out, just take it slow. Don't be in a rush to catch up. Don't be feeling like you got to compete with dudes that have been out here 10, 15, 20. They've been out here 10, 15, 20 years. They should be way past you, but don't try to catch up. Just take it slow. Take it slow. No matter how hard it is, it might be days where you ain't got nothing in your pocket. That'd be waking up, eating, sleeping, and shitting at the same confinement. I tell them, as long as you got a freedom, you got an opportunity. So just take your time. Just take your time. Be patient.
Be patient. Yeah, that's everything, man.
Yeah, but nah, it's real crucial though after you do 17 years or even 20 years, because I did 17 years, 6 months. And when you sitting down and you broke, you like, man, you think about all types of, you think about easy ways to get money.
No, facts.
And it's different kinds of patience. It's a patience of sitting in a cell knowing this is where you got to be. And then it's the patience, like, it's a different patience knowing I ain't got to be broke. But since I'm doing the right thing, I got to be broke.
Yeah,
because I ain't got to be. I got the option. When you in that cell, you ain't got no option to leave the cell. So you content with that.
Yo.
But out here, when you ain't got nothing, you looking, you like, damn, man, they got a nice chain on her. Damn.
Yeah, I could, you know what I'm saying? I already know.
But you got to have that different kind of patience and be humble. Like, look, man, you got another opportunity to be out here.
Facts. I think that's the best advice you could give to anybody that's
just take your time.
Back into
take
society.
your time.
Take your time. We talked about short-term and long-term goals, so we know even people our age, you feel me? I'm 29. I'm about to be 30 next year, but people even our age don't even be on that type of mentality. So even to the ones that ain't up on game, take their advice, man. Take it slowly. You know what I'm saying? Do everything you need to do. Tap in with your PO, all that shit. Take things one step at a time. Man, all right. Last but not least, man. Legacy and impact. We talked about this too. You know what I'm saying? This one, you just put it flat out, your full woo wop. Looking ahead, how do you want the people to remember your story? What impact do you hope your journey will have on your community, your family, or anyone facing similar challenge?
It's really just inspirational. You know what I'm saying? When a person look at your story, they got to be like, damn, he did that. I know I could do that. So it's just being inspirational, being motivation. People motivation, wake up like, if I can do it. I'm on live busting down. I see a female talking about, I got to go to the gym today. Just motivating people, inspiring people to, do better. Like, okay, I know, motherfucker die. I know Stay would have did this. Stay wouldn't have cried about it. Stay would have figured a way out and kept it pushing and came out stronger. So just motivation and inspiration.
Facts. Well, there y'all have it, y'all, man. My boy came through today. We've been trying to do this for a minute. We dropped some gems today. Nothing crazy. Just real deal. Man to man, man. We gonna get this shit cracking though, man. Make sure y'all check for more Big Stay interviews. You know what I'm saying? Vlogs, all that. You're gonna be putting more work into the community in a righteous way. So y'all just stay tuned, man.
Yeah, we got an upcoming event too for the community, man. We're gonna be barbecuing for the kids, jumpers, probably basketball, football, kickball, a little event like that. We got that coming up in about like a month and a half or so. Then I got an upcoming interview with Hector Bravo, an ex-correctional officer and military dude. So I got stuff dropping.
Hell yeah,
stay tuned.
Be on the lookout, man. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all look up Big Stay up on Instagram. Let them know, man.
Hey, man. Say, man.